guys, welcome back to another video about naturalization and citizenship. I haven't done a video where I show myself, therefore I decided to put my face before the camera again. I grew up having a low self-esteem, therefore I apologize for not showing my face in previous videos. I realized in order to improve myself, I need to get over my low self-esteem. Anyway, let's get to today's topic. I'll be discussing the question, is being naturalized and being a citizen in the US better, or should you apply for citizenship? The short answer is yes. It is better to become a citizen in the US, but should you be applying? That really depends on your situation. Before I dig further, you have to understand the pros and cons of naturalization in order for you to decide if you should apply or not. I made a video in the past discussing about the benefits of being a citizen in the US. If you're interested, don't forget to check it out later. Going back to the answer, it is better in my opinion to apply for naturalization, and here's why. First of all, you're able to save lots of money after becoming a US citizen because you only need to pay the naturalization fee one time, which costs you $725. On the other hand, if you were to stay as a permanent resident status, you will have to pay $540 for green card renewal every 10 years. That's a lot to me. Therefore, in the long term, you will be saving more money with naturalization. In addition, green card renewal can be an inconvenient process which takes up at least 3 months. If we go calculate the math, the difference between green card renewal and naturalization fee is $185, which isn't much compared to having to spend time renewing a green card. Now, there's another factor that can help you decide if you should apply for naturalization. That is the time I just mentioned. You have to renew your green card every 10 years. That means if you only stay in the US for the short term, then I think staying as a permanent resident is okay. However, if your family immigrate to the US for better life and freedom, it is not reasonable for you to stay here for the short term, correct? With all that being said, if you plan to live in the US for the long term, let's say 20 years or more, and you want to actually settle down your generations, in this case, you should just apply and become a US citizen. We just discussed about the price comparison and time factor. There are so many other reasons which you should apply for citizenship. I am not going to cover everything in this video because it will take up too much of your time. But don't worry, I will cover the major key points that are important. The next thing is that you will never ever need to worry about getting deported by the government after becoming a US citizen. I know that we all have these insecure feelings, even being a permanent resident, especially when the economy and politics are unstable under an incompetent president. I'm talking about Donald Trump here. I know we have a new president now. I am just saying we all have those times which we felt unsafe. There's a couple more advantages for becoming a US citizen, so please be patient with me and watch till the end. One of them is that your family member will be prioritized to immigrate to the US if you file a petition for them. Yes, you can also file a petition as a permanent resident, but it takes longer time since your application doesn't get to be prioritized by the government. Next, your child will be born as a US citizen, which means your child doesn't need to go through the same naturalization process as you did. Again, this correlates with if you want to live in the US for the long term. Lastly, this may not affect many people, but I still want to address this. Oftentimes, you need to be a US citizen in order to work for the government or some type of government-related jobs. However, you can still apply for most of the jobs out there as a permanent resident. Before the end of this video, I just want to give some more of my personal opinions. Everybody is different, so please do not make your decision based on my story. To be honest, my life is still the same after officially becoming a US citizen 3 months ago. I'm glad that I don't need to apply to renew my green card anymore, and I'm able to go out in public without the fear of deportation. Other than that, there's nothing else that benefits me since most of my family members are here in the US. That's everything for this video. I hope by now you already have some idea of whether or not you should apply for citizen. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you next time.